Welcome back, everyone. This is Lisa Rose, aka the Makeup Baby 13, and I'm here to show you all my updated eyebrow tutorial. Before I begin explaining how to fill in and define the brows, I feel it is important to discuss eyebrow shape in general. Now, this tutorial will be more beneficial to those whose eyebrows are similar to mine in structure. My eyebrow hairs are both fine and sparse, which just means thin. And you have to recognize your own eyebrow structure to identify your specific goal. What portion of the brow requires more filling in than others? So here, as you can see, my thin and sparse eyebrows, okay? If you have a fuller brow from front to tail, and full for me means that the hairs are thick and abundant, very full. Okay, you could probably just use a clear brow gel to lay them down, or just fill in the tail by using a tinted gel. All right, now back to my brows. My game plan is very simple. I need to give myself a tail. So step one, I'm going to apply my brow gel to my angled brush, and I'm going to fill in the tail. Get that shape together first. I lay it exactly on the brow hairs, and then I widen it by connecting it to the top of the brow and to the bottom of the brow. And then I begin filling in where it is sparse, okay? I personally do not want to mimic or replicate hair-like strokes, okay? My game plan, I want my hairs to show through. I want to tint my skin is what I want to do, and I want my hairs to show through the tinted skin. Okay, so once you lay out the basic shape with the tinted gel, all right, I think the powder gives it more of a natural appearance, and it sets your eyebrow gel. All right, not that your eyebrow gel really needs setting because it's waterproof, it's not going to move, but it does give the appearance of a more natural brow. So you want to take the spoolie and you want to blend the front of the brow, and you kind of want to brush through the brows just a little bit, just kind of to move that product around and to give it a more natural appearance, okay? Now, I use the term cream highlight instead of calling it what it is, a concealer, because you don't necessarily have to use a concealer. I've seen products on the market where they have a double-ended pencil. You're using a brow pencil, and they give you a highlight pencil. So no matter what product you're using, if it's a white cream base or a flesh tone, which is concealer, is to be flesh tone, then that's what you use to highlight. The extra steps are defining the brow at the top and at the bottom. I personally like to use something that is closer to my skin tone to shape the top of the brow. I don't always shape the top of the brow, though. It just depends on how well I draw my lines in when I'm using my eyebrow gel and my powder. I think when I don't define the top, it makes it look more natural. I do, however, always define the front, and I will always draw that line down so it kind of gives it that angled type of look in the front. I like it to be a little bit longer at the bottom, and then, you know, a slightly short at the top to kind of give it that slanted angle. And then I blend it out using a synthetic blending brush. And for me, because I break out often right above my brow, sometimes I'll put a little bit of my Clean and Clear lotion on there and blend it out with the lotion. Now, blending out underneath the brow is very, very important, because when you're taking flash photography, that stark line for that concealer, that flesh tone highlight is gonna show through. Okay, so blend it out really well. It's best to use your finger. And then you just lay the front of the brow down with the clear gel. Now again, if you have fuller brows, you can probably just use a tinted gel or a clear gel to lay the brow down. If they're sparse like mine and thin like mine, then you're going to have to do a little bit more to fill them in. And anywhere, for anyone that has brows that are in between, fill in the part that's empty, okay? Lay it down. If you want it to not go anywhere, use a tinted gel. Thanks. Baby 13.